I wanted to talk briefly about Esdras Eagle. If you haven't read it, 2nd Esdras 11 and 12 talk about an eagle, a three-headed eagle that comes out of the ocean and has feathers. And it relates very, very well to the U.S. government and the presidents that have led this country. We are in a time where we are going to see, potentially, if this is an exact match, some pretty incredible things happen. If it fits the way that it appears to fit, we're down to the last few eagle feathers, Trump having been one and Biden being the current. And in Biden's case, the way that it fits is Biden's feather is supposed to disappear faster than Trump's. That could be that he is unfit to lead and removed from office. That could be that cognitively he is not leading and others are ruling in his place. I'm really unsure. As to which it is. I'm excited to see what happens. There's a part of me that thinks that something will happen, that on January 20th, before Trump takes office, Biden won't be president, which would literally mean that Biden was removed faster than Trump. But his mental state, I think, is also something that could be considered to be that. And right now it looks and it feels as though the bureaucrats in the U.S. government are running the country in his place. They said that President Biden gave Ukraine permission to attack Russia with U.S.-made weapons. That seems peculiar that Biden would cognitively be able to make that decision. It has led to Russia in turn using a new weapon against Ukraine, which was very impressive. If you haven't seen the video of what appears to be this weapon hitting Ukraine, it didn't seem like a normal weapon. I saw videos of it streaming on X the day that it supposedly was used. I didn't believe that it was a new weapon. I thought it was some CGI video that somebody had made, and then a couple hours later I heard that Russia had used a new weapon against them. And so to me it makes sense that the videos that I saw were that weapon being used against Ukraine. But again, we have a really peculiar season ahead of us. Will Biden be removed faster than Trump was? And then the question becomes, will Trump end up president? I know he's the president-elect, but that prophecy in 2nd Esdras does say that he will be preparing to rule and be removed by one of the eagle feathers. And what does that exactly mean? Does that mean that a person or a branch of government or an entity within the government remove him? Does that mean they cause him to disappear or simply prevent him from taking office? I don't know. But it insinuates that he prepares to rule but doesn't actually rule. And so there are a lot of really interesting things that could take place between now and January 20th. And that's only 2 months away. Literally 2 months away, we could see some pretty miraculous things happen. And the most miraculous thing about this is that it is something told in the Apocrypha, which is ancient scripture. And that ancient scripture foretelling a time and a season of an event, and us being able to witness that event in the time and season that it foretells. And that, I think, is one of the most incredible aspects of this. And if it does end up panning out, it may 100% be completely different than I am currently thinking that it could take place. But usually hindsight, you go back and you look at it and you can see that it was an exact fulfillment of that prophecy. Whether it is what we're expecting, or I'm expecting, or whether it's not, it is incredibly fascinating. I'm incredibly excited about it. Even though a situation like this could really, really, really not bode well for anybody, I have a great hope in God that the works of God will move forward and the power of God will be manifest, and the works of God and the expectations of God, the prophecies of God will all be fulfilled. It's a wonderful time to be alive, and it's a wonderful time to be a believing saint, even though things could change drastically. I think there are a lot of things that validate faith right now. I just wanted to share those thoughts. Until later.